if you understand the fact that the law of the farm also applies in real life, then you chill. Stop selling yourself short. You need to have standards to be able to figure out that someone is below your standards. So don't be moving. My dad gives me money and I just collect the money and I look at him, flip my hair and I walk away. Calm down. Everybody has issues. Do I need a Birkin bag? Oh yes, I do. You're delusional, but be ready to back it up with action. Why do I have a robe on in the middle of the night making a video acting like I'm vacationing in an island owned by my father? Well, maybe if we're delusional long enough to actually live out the life we feel we want, then we'll be able to create the life we deserve. If that makes sense. I love the first started the year with this whole mantra, not great for anybody, not great for anybody. Exactly. By the end of the day, let me tell you something. If you keep doing the same thing you did last year and you're expecting to see a different result this year, then you're the biggest joker of the century. If we're going to get anything achieved this year, we're going to have to start with doing things differently from the way you did them last year. A good number of us started the year setting goals, drawing out our vision boards, doing this and doing that. But from the beginning of January to this point, you've woken up every morning and you've done everything you've been doing last year. You've just lived out your life exactly the way it played out last year, from the 1st of January to this moment. So exactly how are you trying to achieve all those goals you've written out? Anyways, that's why you have me, and that's exactly why I'm making this video. Because to be honest, if we're going to be anything this year, let's be for real. You cannot keep doing the same thing and you're expecting to see different results. That is a negative delusion. Okay, that doesn't happen. That's not the standard. You have to get it right this time. Now, the first thing you need to do for this year, if you hope to even achieve anything at all, is to work on your morning routine. I know this might sound like something regular. What's this one saying? Like, it's just morning routine, Abby. But trust me, whatever you do when you wake up in the morning, between the early hours of when you wake up to when you set out to work, that means to a large extent how your day is going to turn out. So if you're the kind of person that works from home, or you have to go to the office, or you have a business you're running, and you wake up in the morning, you stay in bed and press your phone for hours. And when you're done, when you're tired using your phone, you get up, probably brush your teeth, take a shower, and you zoom off, leaving your bed untidy, leaving your room unattended, and all of that. There's a very high possibility that your day is going to be a bit disorganized. So let's even start from planning the day, right? If you're going to have a very productive day, you want to make sure that you've planned your day the previous night before you slept. You've planned out what you want to achieve for the next day. Write out a to-do list of what you're going to do the next day, so that when that day comes, you're not all confused and, And then when you wake up in the morning, please, for the love of God, make your bed. These little habits, you might not know what effect it has on your life or what effect it has on your productivity out there, but it does help. Make your bed, arrange your room, do a little morning exercise, do yoga, positive affirmations and stuff like that before setting out to do what you want to do for the day. These things help. It's a mindset thing. It works like magic. Organize your room and stick to your to-do list, stick to what you've planned out for the day. There may be need for you to probably tilt a little here and there, but it's fine. At least have a plan for the day so that you don't end up unproductive, you don't end up confused, you don't go out and just do whatever comes, right? Make sure you have a plan for the day, and when you wake up, have a morning routine, have something you have to do to keep yourself in check. Make sure your room is made, make sure you just do something productive. Now, the second thing you need to know is if you already set out plans of things you want to achieve for the year, get ready to be delusional about it. Be delulu in a very positive way, of course. Say, for instance, I have planned out to, have a YouTube channel that gets monetized by the end of the year. Create a mind movie about it. It could be with your vision board or whatever, but create a mind movie, or even gather pictures that speak about what you want to achieve for the year, compile them, put a song, a very calm or soothing music or whatever. When you wake up in the morning, go through it, watch it, make sure it gets to your subconscious. There's a lot that happens in the mind. The mind is a very powerful place, right? What you watch or what you hear or what you listen to or what you see or what you think about, over time, consciously or subconsciously, becomes your reality. You don't know how it happens. So at the end of the day, the way your actions are planned out kind of now tilts towards whatever you have going on in your mind over time. So that's how powerful the mind is. Create a mind movie of what you want to achieve for the year, what you have planned out to achieve for the year. Create something you can watch on your phone that keeps you, okay, you visualize it physically and then in your mind, it just sticks. The third thing is be ready to put in the work. Yes, this is the part where a lot of people might not really want to hear, but be ready to put in the work. It's not enough to just create a mind movie or create a plan. Be ready to put in the work. So at the end of the day, you're not just delusional without the action. Delusion should come with a level of action. You're delusional enough to know that these things, I can achieve them. It's possible. It's achievable. But I'm also able to put in the work to say that it comes to life, right? Be delusional, but be ready to back it up with action. So if I'm still using the YouTube scenario and I want to achieve monetization before the end of 2024, I should understand that first things first, I should have a YouTube channel, which is the logical thing to do. I should be able to create content and put out there. So what happens is most times we tend to focus more on the results we are trying to achieve or the results that we expect at the end of the day, which is where the delusion comes in. Just be delusional about it. Know that you want to achieve this, right? Then do the work. Don't worry too much about the results. Put in the work, create the videos, create the content, put them out there. Make sure they are of good quality. Put in the effort so that when someone scrolls through, they want to stop and watch your video. Number 4 I have here is stop playing the pity card. It's good that we've already agreed to start the year with no good for anybody, right? So it could come in different dimensions. It's a good thing because at the end of the day, if you have reasons why you would normally have been constrained to doing a particular thing or reasons why you would normally have not been able to achieve a particular goal, let that mantra stick at the back of your mind, right? No grief for anybody. So go all out and achieve it. So for instance, I'm still going to be using the YouTube channel. I create videos, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't get as much views as I had expected, or they don't get as much engagement as I would expect. And then you start feeling bad and you stop creating. You start feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, maybe people don't like me. Maybe I'm not doing enough. And instead of trying to find out what the issue is and putting in the effort, because let's be for real, like people who do these things, people who achieve the results, they're just humans like you, right? They don't have 2 heads. They do these things and they see results. So the onus is on you to find out how are they able to do it. What did they do right? What am I doing wrong? Understand how these things work and make it work for you. Enough with the pity card. To be honest, like nobody is going to come and save you. At the end of the day, you'll be the one to save yourself. Nobody wants to constantly hear you complain about things that are not working in your life or things that are not going the way you want them to go or things that are not playing out as you would have expected. Every single individual you see on the face of the earth, they have things they are dealing with. But if you let your issues now be the center of your life, every time you're talking about what you're going through, every time you're talking about how this is not working, how that is not working, how nobody wants to listen to that. And to be honest, nobody really wants to associate with people who are always complaining about what they're going through. There should be a cry for help when there's really a need for it. And it shouldn't really be a cry for you to gain pity. It should be speaking up and speaking to someone that could actually help you in a way that makes them understand you need help and you're ready to work on this thing. Not necessarily just complaining and playing the pity card. And because it's not working, oh, please, let me leave it. First time I started the job I'm doing currently, I had issues with lights and network. Now, I'm not going to go and quit the job because obviously I need the pay. And I'm not going to keep complaining, oh my God, network, oh my God, there's no lights, oh my God, this, oh my God, that. Do I need a Birkin bag? Oh yes, I do. That's where the sacrifices come in. Sacrifice things for, what you really want to achieve. So here's what I did. I got an inverter system and a panel and I fixed it. Light issue solved. I got an MTN SIM, an Airtel SIM, a Glow SIM, so that when one network is bad, I can easily switch to the other one. Network issue solved. Although sometimes it can actually be out of hand and there's really nothing you can do about it, but let there be an effort. Make the effort. So if you're trying to achieve something and it's not working as much as you think it should be working out, put in more time. If you need to sacrifice sleep, do that. If you need to sacrifice maybe a little shalaye time, girls time out, blah, 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 do it. For the meantime, achieve your results, then you can enjoy all of those things. I mean, you have all your life to go out and jones and do everything you want to do, but do not be the one not giving enough. Just exhaust your options, usually. Do everything you're supposed to do. Seek help from people who know it better. Reach out to people who help you get it done. Right? At the end of the day, you can't know everything. But do not be the one always playing the pity card. Always like the world is about to fall on your head. The world is about to crumble on you. And you can't, oh my God, there's nothing I can do. Calm down. Calm down. Everybody has issues. It's never that deep. Just get help. The next thing I have here is on practicing gratitude. This could be to yourself, to the people around you, gratitude to God for every little thing that happens in your life. Trust me, practice gratitude and you will see the way your life just comes around. Even the Bible preaches it. When God does something for you and you thank Him for what He has done, then there's a tendency that He will do more. It's the same thing with humans. So if my dad gives me money and I just collect the money and I look at him, flick my hair and I walk away, do you think next time He will want to give me money? These are just simple rules in life that we need to apply, but we don't know how much or how far these things really take us. So sometimes it might seem like people don't really care whether or not you're grateful to them for what they've done for you, but you might not know they take note of all these things. They see it. They know who really appreciates. Be grateful for the little things, even to yourself. So if you set a goal, for instance, for a month of what you want to achieve, and you end up achieving all those goals you've set for yourself on your table. Practice like self-gratification. You could get something for yourself to say, oh, I did this, or, I was able to achieve this, or I was able to get this done. So yeah, let me appreciate myself for being able to do that. I'm that girl, like, just go all out. And next time it's going to be enough fuel. Okay, I want to really see that I achieve all those goals I've written down, so that I'm able to maybe get something for myself or treat myself to a nice dinner or get this dress for myself or all of that. Just practice gratitude rather. Practice gratitude. Be grateful for the little things, be grateful for the big things, and see how your life comes around. The next thing is to stop selling yourself short. I'll keep saying this. If you are in a place where your products or your services are not well appreciated, move to a different place. You're not confined. Don't sell yourself short. This could be in business, in relationship with friends, in relationship with family members, in relationship with your partner or whatever. Don't sell yourself short. I used to be in this, petty entrepreneurial adventures when I was student. So I'll get things and literally like sell them. Sometimes even less than I bought them because I just want people to buy. I just want to sell to people. And then I began attending some marketing classes where I got to learn about finding out your target audience. People are literally out there that are ready to pay even more than what you're offering, more than what you want to sell. People are out there that would pay more for these things. Just find a way to reach them. If you need to pay more for ads, pay better people who can get your products out there to advertise them. Spend the money, make the sacrifice, spend the money, get these ads done, get your products to the right people who should see them, and stop selling yourself short. If you have a talent, brand yourself well in a way that it sells. Brand yourself well in a way that people who should be able to afford you, who should be able to afford the price tag that you've put there, get to find you. People who should be able to appreciate your work, get to see it. If you know you can do better, if you know it's worth more, leave that place, go to a different place and sell it for more. Literally, stop selling yourself short. And for those relationships that you know is below your standards, as long as you have standards, because sometimes some standards really be driving me crazy. You need to have standards to be able to figure out that someone is below your standards. So don't be moving, you get me? So yeah, if you're in a relationship that isn't serving you, if you're in a relationship that makes you feel worse off, or that is a threat to your peace of mind, or literally is not what you feel you should be settling for, move. It can never be that deep. Just leave. Leave. At the end of the day, your peace of mind matters more. The next thing is to be patient and be prepared. Be patient because, like I said before, some people just want instant success or instant results. So the thing is, when you understand the law of the farm, you understand that there's a time for planting and there's a time for reaping, or sowing and reaping, however you decide to put it. Then you would understand that when you start doing a thing, you don't expect to instantly start seeing results. Sometimes these things take time. Other things could just happen, boom, like overnight, and then you see results for. Yeah, that might not always be the case. So if you understand the fact that the law of the farm also applies in real life, then you chill, you be patient, patient enough to wait to see results, but also be prepared for when the results actually come. So according to the law of the farm, you would always reap if you've sown, right? But most times you even reap more than you sow. So oftentimes most people just do things and they expect it to work out overnight. And staying prepared entails you being prepared for when the result comes, right? So if you're doing something, for instance, you're applying for jobs, you've been applying for jobs and you want to get, say, like a data analyst role, and then you know that these things aren't coming. Check your CV again. Get courses related to what you want to do. Get skilled more. Improve your CV. Keep applying. Make sure that when these companies call you, you're going to deliver more than what you've promised even in your CV. You're going to deliver more than what they're expecting. That is the only way you can stay afloat. Be prepared for when these things will come. Be prepared for when the results would actually come. The results for all your years of efforts or your months of efforts will actually come. Be prepared for them. Don't be too focused on trying to get results that you don't enjoy the process. You don't want to savor the whole process and get to understand how it works. People most times focus on outcome or on results that they burn out too easily. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, have an intention. So, for instance, the intention is I want to create thousands and thousands and thousands of YouTube videos that would meet a lot of audience and get a lot of engagements and da 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 da. And then I wake up every morning and I make these videos and I make sure I put them out and I make sure like I put in the effort to see that the quality of the video is great. I have an intention, right? I'm doing what I should be doing. Focus on what you can control, not so much on what the outcome will be. But because at the end of the day, there's so many factors that control these things. There could be so many factors that lead to how much a video does well or how much a video doesn't do well. Sometimes you see very like videos that are really below standard, below what you can give as a person, and you're like, but I do better videos than this, and why is this going viral? Exactly. It's going viral because probably it's time for it to go viral. It's their time to shine. It's their time to reap what they've been sown. So just so for the moment, just do what you're expected to do. Do what you're supposed to do. Most times it's just easier to have the intention and do what you said you're going to do, rather than just saying, by the end of this year, I want to have 1 million subscribers. What if it doesn't happen? Then you become demoralized and you don't want to create videos anymore and just have an intention, a long-term goal. That's one difference between people that actually survive in the real business world and the people that just do trials and errors. You try for a few months and then you chill. You say, oh, it's not working. And you're just discouraged. These people think long-term and you just think about now. You want instant gratification, instant outcome. I want this to happen. I want that to happen. Just calm down. Do what you're supposed to do. Make the videos, let the videos do the remaining part of the work, right? Before you do it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, yeah, something is definitely going to happen. You're going to see results. Don't beat yourself up too much. The next thing is, in making those videos or doing whatever you want to do to achieve the plans that you've written down, want it as bad as you want to breathe. Yeah, as bad as you want to breathe. I feel like that is one place that I'm actually lacking for my YouTube channel, because I do want my YouTube channel to do well. I do want my videos to go viral. I want to get monetized. But then again, I haven't quite gotten to that point where I say, okay, you know what, every other thing can just, let me focus on this. Because of the kind of country I think I found myself in, there are instant bills, pressing bills that I need to handle. So at the end of the day, I try to create a balance, right? So I do what I can do when I can do it. But if you're at that point where you know that it's either this or nothing else matters, like this has to work. This has to work out. This has to work out. That becomes your mindset. And every day you wake up, you do what you're supposed to do to achieve that goal. Every little thing matters. Every little effort matters. Every little change matters. Everything comes together at the end of the day to give you the results that you're looking for. Just want it as bad and make sure you put in the effort. So if you're someone who wants to make a life out of music, for instance, it's usually a thing with all the artists or those who want to go into acting and stuff like that. Want it as bad as you want to breathe. Attend every audition possible. Be smart about it though. make sure you're safe out there. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Attend every audition possible, perform in different movies as a starter. You want to really get all the experience you need in that industry, right? Go all out for it, put in your effort, put in the best you want to put in. As long as you've decided this is what I want to do, don't get distracted, focus on it. And before you know it, the universe will put people in your life that you never really knew were, put things in your life that you never really knew was possible. It could just be one call, it could just be one connection, it could just be anything, right? Let it be the essence of why you're breathing. The next thing here is to believe you deserve it. Exactly. Believe you deserve it. Because sometimes when it finally happens, when there's finally like a result, it's like you're having a personality disorder. Is this disorder? What's the word? You're not understanding. Is this really me? Like, am I really worth this much? You get brand deals or you get movie roles and then you downprice yourself because probably you don't think you deserve to be paid that much. Or you don't think you deserve to get those opportunities. So you get a job role and then you're pricing less. So you're negotiating and you're just there because probably you don't think you deserve as much. Stop selling yourself short. I already said that before. And believe you deserve it when it finally happens. You deserve the best life. You've put in the work. You've put in sleepless nights. You've put in your time. You've done everything you're supposed to do. It's your time to reap where you've sown. So accept it fully. If you put in the work and you've gotten the attention that they think you deserve, before a company calls you and talks to you about a brand deal, they know you're worth it. But if you don't, if you're not aware of what you have to offer, then obviously abuse is inevitable. Believe you deserve it once you've put in the work and gone all out for it. Take whatever comes with it. Accept whatever comes with it. And leave it. It's your right. Enjoy it. The next thing is for you to network with people as much as you can. Make sure you meet people whose lifestyle align with yours, whose dreams align with yours. It's easier when you have people to work with. No matter how you try to preach, I'm a loner, I'm this and that, I like to be all by myself, blah, blah, blah. Once in a while, go out, network with people, meet people, get to know them, get to understand their perspective. How do they think about these things that you're interested in? If they've done it before, how did they achieve it? How are they able to do it in such a short while? If you want to start a business, if you have the opportunity to speak with CEOs, do that. Get to know how they've been able to achieve these things. And be sure when you're meeting them, you're bringing value also. You're not just coming to talk trash. Because most times people don't have time, right? If you meet people of value, make sure you have also value to offer. But network with people as much as you can. Be sure that you're getting impacted and you're also giving out value. Don't just while away time Netflixing or chilling. You can do that once in a while. But make sure you're meeting people who have a positive impact in your life. And the last thing I'm going to say is take breaks. I know it's going to look like it's contradicting what I just said, but yeah, take breaks. You've put in the work. You're seeing results. Sometimes take breaks. Your mental health matters. You need to rest. You need to take time off. Yeah, like they say, if you don't take the time to rest your body by yourself, your body would have to be forced to take time off by itself. When you fall sick, you're obviously going to have to rest. So take breaks. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your physical health, your mental health, your social life is balanced and everything. Just make sure you're well rounded. So I just remembered I didn't welcome you guys to my channel, and because this is the last point here, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel if it's your first time, and welcome back if it's not your first time. You guys do well to subscribe and like this video if you liked it at all. And I hope to do more of this. Thank you once again and see you in my next video.